For those unfamiliar with Schaub, he's a former UFC athlete, almost NFL podcaster, and a close friend of Joe Rogan. Following the decline of his MMA career, Schaub went full-time into comedy and podcasting and hosts several podcasts. In a recent episode of Dillon podcast, Annie further talked about her thoughts and what she felt during the entire ordeal.
I will say it sucked, and I guess maybe I would take it back if I could, but I just don't.
I like Brendan, and I think
he's he's nice enough.
I don't think he was trying to do anything wrong.
Yeah.
This is what I believe. I don't think he was trying to do anything wrong. Men sometimes say things to attractive women. Right?
Yeah.
I mean...
No, I wasn't mad at the thing he did. I was just sort of, perplexed. I was like, why would you, human behavior...
I
was perplexed. I was confused.
It's perplexing.
By it. I was perplexed, but I wasn't mad.
It's the least perplexing thing he's done.
I just don't like when people, threaten things afterwards.
That's not good.
That's where I'm like, okay, also just call me and talk to me about it. It's like...
Yes, but, people feel like they're in a box.
Yeah.
And they feel like they're up against a wall.
Yeah.
And, this is...
Yeah, but the whole thing sucked, and I wasn't, happy about it. I didn't like that type... I don't like that type of attention.
No, you're a comic, and you want to be funny.
I just want to do jokes, and I do think I did maintain, joke format and everything I said, so I'm proud of that.
You were always trying to be funny.
I was just trying to be funny and say something that was interesting, but I wasn't trying to, fuck anyone over or do anything crazy. Ever.
Well, it's great, and the Dillon Show's official statement on all this is, I don't know who anyone is. I've never met any of them. And I wish everyone well.
I know, it's I don't even want to talk about it. It's just
we're not even talking. It just came out. We're not
and
even
everyone's
talking.
You're clout. I'm clout chasing? What do you guys, I just do comedy, and I talk for hours and hours and hours and hours every week. And I had seen someone at the Comedy Store the night before, and it reminded me of a story, and I was like, why would someone
not tell a story?
It just seems like a weird, sloppy thing that I was saying, and I wasn't trying to, I literally said to my producers, edit out anything that makes it sound like it's this person. And that's it. I don't know what to say. I'm not, coming for anyone. Whatever people do with their personal lives and their relationships is not my fucking business. If you do hit on me, it does kind of bring me into it, which I would prefer to not be into, but, it's just...
You ever think of, and I'm not even kidding, you ever think of doing a rap? Getting in the booth, spitting.
I rap a lot.
They're doing a song.
And then is it
White people are allowed to do that now. Literally, a white person is fully allowed to go into a recording booth and write a diss track.
All right.
And release it.
I don't want to diss anyone.
But I'm not even saying it could be subliminals, which is what it's called when you don't.
Oh my God, I'm regretting even talking about this. I guess the lesson in all this, I'm just not going to be told that I did something fucking, I don't know.
I've known you forever, and here's what I know about you. You're funny first, so you're always trying to say something funny first. I get in trouble too. Put him in the pot, got me in trouble.
Right.
This is just the shit that happens.
Walk me to a truck?
Yeah, we are people that talk shit for a living. So
and it's, I do try to do it in ways where it's when I'm sharing stuff from my life, I'm not outing the person.
People get mad at me.
It's kind of sad that person knew that's the whole thing is just sad. The whole thing is actually really sad. And when I do get people coming at me and defending him, it does make me happy that he has people defending him.
Right.
I do feel happy for him. I don't want him to be shit on forever and stuff like that.
We're all a big community here.
Yeah. It was not meant to be
We're all a community of people that love each other.
Yes, we love each other.
There's so much love. And that's what gets lost. The love is lost.
There is, though.
The current round of mockery for Schaub began when fellow comedian Annie Lederman shared an NSFW anecdote about a male comic who isn't very good at comedy hitting on her with the line, "Walk me to my truck." Brendan Schaub used to own a custom Ford Raptor. This story was told on Trash Tuesday, a podcast Lederman co-hosts with Khalyla and Esther Pavitsky. Schaub fans picked up on it soon after the show aired. The most telling detail in the video is when the three men mention that the comedian is terrible at comedy. Schaub is not just new to comedy, but he is also the proud creator of the lowest-rated comedy special on IMDb, You'd Be Surprised. Brendan Schaub has been especially sensitive to criticism since taking a massive L in an online spat with Ariel Helwani. Helwani disclosed a lot of behind-the-scenes information about Schaub's shows, including the fact that the guests he hires frequently agree to it as a stepping stone to go on the show. Trash Tuesdays are back. The three girls claimed they received some shocking news after the following clip from Lederman went popular thanks to The Fighter and the Kids subreddit. The hosts of Trash Tuesday joked about a comic with the initials BS threatening to sue their podcast. This comes as no surprise to those of us who have been following tabs on Brendan Schaub. Schaub actually sued a little YouTuber account called Uniqueness for sharing a video of someone matching his description offering his phone information to a young lady. The YouTube account in question has subsequently been deactivated. Schaub had previously utilized the company Bent Pixels to quiet his detractors. The company is thought to have ties to Joe Rogan and has previously used unsavory efforts to quell allegations about Rogan. Bent Pixels frequently issues copyright strikes to channels that are unfavorable to Schaub and Rogan. Beige Frequency, the author of one of the most intriguing Schaub documentaries, documented his battle with the corporation in order to keep his video online. While this isn't necessarily related to MMA or streaming, it's fascinating to see how these MMA power brokers try to manage the narrative and silence anyone who disagree with them.